Hello. Number one. I just realized I, I didn't plan an intro. I wrote intro down on the script, but I'm just gonna get to the meat of the video. Now you clicked on the video because of the title, which is I made up electromagnetic railgun. Assuming you don't know about the electromagnets mod, it just adds that block, which has 3 different functions, which is constantly attract, north, and south. And if you have 2 on north, and if I disconnect these, they will just fly away since they have very little mass. But you get the idea. If we turn them on with a switch right here, as soon as I do that, let me add a switch to that. It's gonna repel. So I made a railgun with that. Before I go in depth on how this works, I'm just gonna spawn in a cartridge. I mean a magazine. Now you gotta be careful when installing these magazines. They go in right on that block right there. So you'll weld the bottom cardboard block right to there. And boom, you're done. If I get in the seat and I turn on the switch, I can aim up and down. The movement is really terrible, but the point is just to get the railgun itself working. So if I press forward, which is to launch, you'll see it works. Let's actually take a look at the projectile itself. So here I have a railgun bullet. Of course, we have the cardboard, which is on a bearing. So that way, this doesn't stick to the next bullet, which is directly on top. So aside from the cardboard, we have the explosive in the middle. With our controller on top to lock that bearing. It's level 1, so it blows up by the explosive. We have our switch, which just, and that little delay, so it just helps. And the magnets. So we also have this white block here, and if you go over here, now let me spawn in a railgun segment. This is what's used on there. So in each of these one block, we have a sensor that detects white. So when that passes by, the sensor detects the white block. And if I just put an imitation there, if you notice, it activates the magnet. And since that magnet's on, and this already has forward momentum, it's gonna push it forward even more. And yeah, that's really it to how it works. Got a spud gun, because my favorite thing to do is to blow them up. And then here we just have the spud guns that propel it through there and into the chamber. And also delete the cardboard. And then we basically have a pulse piston set up so we can adjust the height of that. Blow up the wheel. And yeah, that's really it. Here, let me spawn the car right up here. Now I got this one from the workshop because it looked cool. Because everyone who plays Scrap Mechanic just goes into the workshop to see what's new. So if I go back, like a lot, and I tilt ourselves up a lot, We have around 60% of the car. Now, I don't know why, because I didn't really design... I designed the railgun to be a railgun, and not to be on a vehicle. But if you notice, it constantly goes down a little. I have no idea why. I think it's just, like, a little too heavy. Now I think... I haven't actually researched this, but I think the explosive's power is based on, like, a variable times its speed. Just like in Minecraft, how an arrow's damage is based on its... just like in Minecraft, how its arrow is, damage is 2 times its velocity in blocks per game tick. And yeah, that's really it. A few side notes here, while I try and blow up some trees, is that the next video is going to be one of 2 things. One, a secret, because it's going to be a really big video. Or 2, another secret, no, I'm just kidding. Or 2, a realistic helicopter, which is still taking me a long time to make. The problem with stuff like this is that this might seem like a simple build, because it is. The only reason I decided to upload it is because I needed to upload a video. So if it takes a while for the next video to come out, just note that both of those projects will take a while to come out in the first place. If you liked the video, you'll obviously leave a like, please subscribe, and because I might not upload for a while, hit the bell button. And Cog Inc. will see you next time.